to my soapy kitchen. I'm just getting ready to clean and process these orange witch's butter or orange jelly mushrooms for a beauty preparation. We're going to do an extract. So I found these in the woods. Aren't they cool? And identified them as Dacrymyces palmatus. Now, Dacrymyces palmatus is a saprophytic, if I get that right, mushroom, which means it grows on dying and decaying wood. And the way to differentiate it between witch's butter, the yellow witch's butter, which is also known as oh, what is it called? Let me think. But anyway, I originally thought it was a different mushroom, but both of them are edible. Both of them have beauty potential, as they're high in antioxidants. But the defining characteristic was this base, and the white stem definitely differentiates it from its closer relative, as other relative. These will also dry differently. Some of them become hard and rubbery when they're dried. And the others dissolve. And these ones seem to be doing just fine. But I'm not going to take any chances. So I went and harvested it. I harvested it today. And since I just need a little bit, I'm going to use it for this project today. But cleaning mushrooms can be a time-consuming endeavor, and a small brush is exactly what you need. Now, I'm not concerned about getting every little bit out, because we're going to be plopping this, we're going to be chopping it and putting it in alcohol. Not a whole lot can grow in an alcohol, in a 99% alcohol solution. So I'm not particularly worried about a little bit of forest floor matter that may escape my notice. All right, that looks really good. And we've got one more little piece. Now I'm going to leave this out for identification purposes. I'm going to keep this one little tiny piece out. If it dissolves, then we have a completely different mushroom. If it becomes tight and rubbery, then my initial classification is correct. So I'm going to just set this over here on top of this little container to dry, and I will keep an eye on it. Oops. This is so exciting. Now, what I've got here is another mushroom entirely, and we'll save that for another episode. All right, so the jelly mushrooms have been used in Southeast Asia for centuries as a beauty mushroom. Now, in North America, they've actually used them for respiratory and anti-tumor benefits in some fields. So that's pretty cool too. So these are basically awesome. Now we're gonna keep the stems because there's nutrients there as well. And the tube that I have disinfected is a test tube, so we're going to fill that up with alcohol. We'll just see how these chop up. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to process them. They are completely edible. In fact, since these are nice and fresh, I think I'm going to taste one right now. They don't generally have to be cooked. Now, one person described these as more of a cooling sensation on the tongue. They just taste like mushroomy to me. I don't feel any of that cooling sensation. It just tastes like gelatin-like. Gelatin-like. All right, that was yummy. I like textures though. You can use these. It's a great beginner mushroom if you want it for culinary reasons, because it's pretty easy to identify and you can eat them raw. Most people can eat them raw. But as with any mushroom, be very careful before you attempt anything like this. All right, so I'm going to fill my tube with all this wonderful slimy goo, jelly goo. Oh, this is wonderful. Now we're going to be also exploring the tremula jellies. So the snow fungus, which has been used again in Southeast Asia for centuries as a beauty mushroom. So these beautiful jellies are where we're starting with our mushroom research here at Gen Spice for beauty purposes. Now, like I said before, they are full of antioxidants. They're high in vitamin D and also are known to be anti-inflammatory. I'm just gonna mix up. Now this is 99% alcohol sugar shine. Ooh, that's strong stuff. I'm gonna go ahead, pour it in. And give it a shake. And we'll go ahead and let this mushroom do its extracting. This alcohol extract whatever goodness it can. Now the leftover jellies I'll probably use in a soap or something, or I can cook with them because this is a food grade alcohol. Ooh, baby. That is pretty awesome. So we've got to set this someplace in the dark, I would say would be best, since mushrooms like the dark. Now, jelly fungus are thought to be useful in growing in giving a clear complexion and having beauty enhancing benefits. So it makes it interesting for me to try it in some of my serums and preparations. This little bit of alcohol really won't matter. And to get any of the solids out, of course, I can throw it in my centrifuge and get the solid particulates onto the bottom and then extract the clear essence from the top. Now, in the culinary genre, this particular mushroom is used more for texture. So if you like this kind of jelly texture, I got a recipe from my Chinese friend, Susan, and she said that they take the white or snow fungus and make like a hot soup with it and just add a little bit of sugar and maybe some dates and goji berries. Oh, I think I could play with this for hours. What do you guys think? Can you play with this for hours? That is really pretty. All right, so come back and we'll be making some more jelly fungus extractions. And this is just the first. If you enjoyed this, please click like and subscribe. And if you make this, leave it to do its extraction for as long as you think you need to. Recommended 6 weeks. All right. And use a very high grade alcohol. 99 is preferable. There's still a little bit of the forest floor there, but that's okay. It'll be fine. If you enjoyed this, please click like and subscribe and come on back to my soapy kitchen anytime. Bye for now.